Alright, I went into the review here for you. Today's review is for G. Schneiders and Sons Aventinus, a Weizen-Eisbock. It is a stronger version of the normal Aventinus. It weighs in at a whopping 12% ABV. That's pretty freaking strong. It's also pretty freaking good, which I'm about to explain. Now, unfortunately, I don't get any of the other Schneider Weiss beers. I wish I did. I would really love to try their regular Hefeweizen. In this case, there's also a Aventinus normal beer, which is like 8.2% ABV, but unfortunately, it's nowhere to be found in our neck of the woods. Anyway, the bottles looks pretty nice. It's got a nice presentation to it, where it's just like a silver purple kind of look to it with. I believe that's the namesake of this type of beer. Like Aventinus is, I can't remember the exact history. I'd have to look it up. But it's an Eisbock type, and in that sense, Eisbock is the beer's first frozen. Like Aventinus, the regular Aventinus is a Doppelbock, a wheat Doppelbock. They do an additional process on this type of beer here. It's called an ice process, where they freeze the beer and then chip away some of the ice to increase the flavorful content as well as the alcohol. The only disappointing part of the bottle, I gotta say, is that it's just got a bland silver cap. Let's read what the bottle says. It says, Aventinus has been known to be the most intense and complex wheat Doppelbock in the world. This was the case in the past, but not anymore. Recently, Hans-Peter Drexler, brewmaster at G. Schneider & Son, heard stories about some extra special Aventinus resulting from partial freezing during a cold winter night transport in the 1930s. He decided to recreate this classic mistake to further concentrate Aventinus into a modern controlled facility. Aventinus in a modern controlled facility. The Aventinus Eisbock was reborn. Prost. Indeed. Yeah. Without further ado, let's crack her open. Got some nice smoke coming off of there. I don't know if you can see that. Let it waft there. Ooh, that's pretty cute. Yeah. Anyway, let's give it a pour. Wow. Pour it gently into my... Ooh, wow, you see how the... Whoa. That's like mushroom cloud head, man. It looks like it's dissipating pretty fast, and that might be the the high alcohol content is making the bubbles harder to sustain. From what I can see, the bubbles are very, very, very fine. Wow. And the smell, I'll get into the smell in a second, but let's finish off with the appearance first. Pour this in my Moosehead cold filtered light glass, which resembles a wheat glass, a wheat beer glass. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get this full bottle in here, which is okay. I will definitely be finishing that off during the night. Let's give it a sniff. Wow. It doesn't smell boozy, and that's what's impressive about this. At something at 12% alcohol, it's pretty... the other smells within the beer really come out like dark fruits. It smells like raisins or prunes, and there's hints of malt, but that's really nice. And it's more like a fruity kind of smell. It's very, very yeah, like raisins, grapes, prunes really come out in the smell. That's delicious. That really smells good. As you can see, the foam starting to dissipate. It is sticking around quite a while, though. Looks like good carbonation too. The as for the appearance, it kind of like a raisin brown body to it, like a very deep amber brown color. It's just barely opaque, kind of a reddish hue, reddish brown. Yeah, very like deep amber kind of thing. Let's give it a taste. Whoa. Oh. Ooh, that's one that kicks you in the face. You feel the alcohol in the back of the throat. That's really good. Grape, raisin, prune. Very, very strong fruity flavors. No doubt part of the Eisbock process. Wow. That's some intense flavor. Now, some people might be intimidated by flavor that much. I will say that it's very good. I like it. It's delicious. But that's really intense. Man. Yeah, it's like grape, dark fruits, like grape, raisin, prune, hint of malt. It's not very bitter. Alcohol really rips your throat out. Okay, maybe not that much. It's you feel the burn slightly in there, but it's masked pretty well. Of course, if it were masked pretty well, I wouldn't be saying that it's burning the back of the throat. But I mean, honestly, it doesn't taste that bad. What did you say, honey?
I said grow a pair.
Grow a pair. Oh, thank you. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty good. And the bonus is that if you think that it burns in the back of the throat, after about half of the bottle, you're probably not going to give a crap anymore. As for the mouthfeel, it's soft. It's you'd think that it would be much more. I mean, it is somewhat harsh in a sense. It's due to the alcohol, but if you weren't for the alcohol in the back of the throat, it would be a very soft, very well carbonated beer. And as you can see, the head's gone. Yeah, but it's not overpowering. It's not like soda pop, like cola or something. It's just right. It's nice and velvety soft. My real opinion on this beer is that it's a strong beer. You have to expect that coming into this. It's if you don't like the taste of strong flavored beer, I wouldn't recommend this beer to you. If you don't like strong fruits in your beer, you might find this a little too cloying. As for me, excuse me, I would say that I like this beer because it's a masterpiece as far as flavorfulness goes, but it is very strong. And in that sense, it might be a little bit of an acquired taste. Yeah, it's really good in my opinion. If I were to base this solely off of my opinion, which is exactly what I'm going to base this off of, I'm going to give it a 4. I do like it. It's really good, but I would warn people that if you don't like strong flavored beers or dark beers or it's like strong alcohol beers, then you might not want this. It's kind of resembles almost like a malt liquor. My fiance is also drinking a bottle of this. What do you think, honey? What would you give it for?
For rating?
Yeah.
5?
Out of 5.
I'd say about 4.
You're gonna give it a 4 as well?
Yeah.
Well, then it's unanimous. We're giving Aventinus Weizen-Eisbock from G. Schnieder and Son. We're giving it a 4 out of 5. There.